Robert, we're coming up on game number 8 in this Southeastern Conference Rugby Championship. The game will be between Ole Miss and Auburn. To date, Ole Miss went down 14 points to 17 against Tennessee in the first round. Auburn were defeated by Mississippi State. They scored 17 and Mississippi State's 22. So this will be a matchup for both teams to see if they can get a win under their belts.
Yeah, with Tennessee losing, one of these teams could sneak in there and get that second seed and advance to get out of pool play and advance to finals play, playoff play.
Ole Miss immediately under the attack, but the referee has ruled a forward pass, so Auburn is going to get an opportunity down here close to the Ole Miss line and see what they can make of it. It's a scrum to Auburn. Looks to be about 5 meters away from the Ole Miss line. We'll see what Auburn can do with some possession down close.
Yeah, this is very close. So it's definitely on the 7's field right here. This is need to convert this right here within the 10-meter line because you aren't going to get too many opportunities like this.
Quick ball to Auburn, winning the scrum. It's a good hard run by the Auburn back line, but the Ole Miss is contesting possession strongly. Auburn retain it, attacking the line, driving in close. He's being held up. And Ole Miss did a good job stripping the ball. Jacob Lakovic there in a powerful run off the line, and has Auburn not releasing, so it's a penalty to Ole Miss, and immediately they're throwing it out wide. But
very intense game right now. I feel like the game we're watching right now is probably the most intense and hard-hitting, maybe hard-fought game we've seen the whole day.
Nice sidestep there, and again Lakovic going on down the sideline. High tackle, but he's line judge ruling that he did not go out. Toman knocks the ball forward according to the referee. It was a close one, but Ole Miss has it over for a scrum to Auburn, just inside the Auburn half.
If you look at both Auburn and Ole Miss, they definitely have some big boys out there, and these rucks, and it's pretty much right, every play is going to be contested by both sides because of that power they have. Because you know those big men right there, they definitely want to get in there and get involved, and sometimes they don't get the ball, but they're going to get there and contest hard in those rucks.
Auburn win the scrum, throwing it across the back line. A little spin move by the winger. Auburn turn it over, and immediately number 10 for Ole Miss, Max Dodds, has taken advantage of it and scored under the post for Ole Miss.
Yeah, like we said, those breakdowns right there, and Ole Miss won the ruck and capitalized immediately with the breakaway. Like Max Dodds is the try and the conversion for the Ole Miss.
Yeah, one of the Australians on the Ole Miss team, very nice player, and so I think his experience there benefit Mississippi. So it's a 7-point to 0 advantage for Ole Miss at the moment, and we're halfway into the first half of the game.
Yeah, Dodge, you can just tell on the field he knows what he's doing. He's got a very high rugby IQ, and he's definitely leading his team right now.
A good kickoff, but Auburn retained possession. Good pass out wide. Second one goes a little astray. Again, high tackles, totally ineffective. Good passing out wide, good offload. A little push pass there, but offload in the ruck, and Auburn have a big advantage here if they can spin it out wide, and the Auburn Packer is going to score in the corner. So quick response from Auburn brings the score back to Ole Miss 7 and Auburn 5 with a conversion to come.
Yeah, Ken, they just found the space out there. They reversed the field and got the overload, and the easy try for Auburn Tigers. But this conversion is going to be pretty hard with this angle, so let's see if the kicker can get the conversion right here.
And Benz does make the conversion, a great kick. The score is tied, 7-7.
Yeah, and Ken, it may just seem like 2 points, but at the end of the day, those 2 points can decide the winner and loser of this game. So definitely all these conversions really do matter just as much as the tries do.
I think with that wind picking up now, you need to take advantage of that, and it's Auburn need to put a few more points on the board before they face the wind in the second half. Great take by the Ole Miss, turning it over to Lakovic, whose power is starting to show in this game too. Breaks a few tackles, making 20-30 yards. Toma looking to offload one-handed, but trying to find somebody. Goes to ground. They retain possession, but Auburn, in trying to get the ball off the ground, they have knocked it on. It'll be a Ole Miss scrum. Through the pace of the game, we've got players with their hands on their hips. The demanding game, Robert.
Oh, definitely. You know, like we said about those big boys out there, that, you know, after a while it does start to take a toll on them with their stamina and starting to get fatigued out there. So I feel like we're going to see a lot more high tackles, and we could see a very high-scoring game here if the teams don't make mistakes.
We're into the last minute of the first half, and ball straight out of the scrum, so it has to be put back into the scrum.
Key to this game, I feel like, for both teams is going to be having to make sure you tackle low. No matter how tired you are, just make sure you get those knees below the ankles and make those tackles. If you come up high on these power runners right here, you're just going to get blown out of the water.
Toba trying to set up the Ole Miss attack down to Dodds. Good strong pass, but unfortunately he goes behind the winger, and they turn it over to Auburn. Auburn on the attack. Powerful clean out there by Ole Miss. Gives them the advantage. They secure possession. Now Lakovic again with a strong run. Offloading. Toma picks it up. Dodds behind his back.
Nice pressure created by Auburn there right there in the half. We saw those two low tackles on big power runners, and it's huge for Auburn there.
And at halftime, the score is Ole Miss 7 and Auburn 7 in a very, very closely fought match here. They're able to get the turnover here in possession, but the pass going astray and straight to the Auburn runner. He's going to be close, but he's tried to start, and he scores under the post. Goes to Logan Goforth, so it was a quick change of direction with an errant pass, and Auburn with a bit of a wonky conversion, but they go up 14 points to 7. So Ole Miss, from being on the attack, goes 60 miles backwards, and starting to look a little worn out here. Good high kick, but Ole Miss immediately on the attack. Toma out to Dodds. Dodds looking to run it and set up his man out wide. Drawing 2 defenders. The Auburn man using his hands in the ruck there and is penalised, so Ole Miss will immediately go on the attack. Dodd's going to put it into touch and take the line out rather than take the tap kick to restart play. So Ole Miss trying to set it up here, moving back into the Auburn half. There's 7 points down. Easy line out win, and they drawing in 2 defenders. Dodd immediately seeing the advantage to the right, and in fact goes by himself. A nice sidestep and scores under the post for Ole Miss. Take the score to 12 points to 14 for Ole Miss being 12, and this conversion in front should put the game into a tied position again. And Dodds' conversion is successful, so it's Ole Miss 14 and Auburn 14 with approximately 4 minutes to go, Robert. They did, and they've made some substitutes, and Dodd kicking off again. Another good kick good driving tackles by Ole Miss, sending Auburn backward, but Auburn retaining possession at the moment, but still going backwards. And a missed tackle allows the Auburn runner to continue to move forward. They're holding him up. Ball finally comes out, and the throwing it wide. Knock on there by the Auburn, Auburn 15, and Ole Miss will get to restart inside the Auburn 22. So Ole Miss will be looking to capitalise on their position here with a set scrum. You watch Max Dodd setting up play here. It'll be interesting to see which way he takes it. But the Auburn contesting possession, unfortunately, they've knocked it on. They were able to win the possession. But, Ole Miss are going to get a second chance here at setting up their attack. Pressure in those 3-man scrums. If you can, on defense, your objective is to mess it up as much as you can for the offense. So Toma will be looking to get quick ball out of there to Dodd, but the ball comes straight out, so they'll have to restart play with another scrum. Ole Miss. The Ole Miss turn it over again in the scrum, so it's Auburn trying to throw it wide, right on their own try line. A little switch play there, back to try and take advantage of an overlap, but strong pass, and here's the overlap. They split the gap. They got two on one here, but they keep it in the middle of the field. And an American-style quarterback pass there. Auburn tossing it around. Yeah, I'm not sure that was that he seemed to be below the shoulders there. I think the referee was a bit tough on the Ole Miss number 8, but he's closer to the play, and Auburn have split the defence, going to score underneath the post, which will give them a second try in the second half to give them a 5-point advantage at the moment, pre-conversion. And unfortunately, the conversion is unsuccessful, but that brings the game to an end. And Auburn have scored 19 points to Ole Miss's 14 points to take that game in the final minute.